Greetings, and we're going to cast a 2 versus 2. This class is brought to you by Lewin and
Nzuri,
yeah. Nzuri will be playing the red Protoss. I am Lewin and I am the blue Zerg down at the left corner. And we're facing off against Posdef, the teal Terran, and Speleman, the purple Protoss. Yeah, so everyone's mining, and while they're doing that, we can mention that if you ever want to see any 1 versus 1 play by me or Nzuri, you could always tune into the Metal Gear tournament that's coming up this 21st of May. Because we'll both be participating in the Semi-Precious League, which is a tournament for bronze and silver players, which is we're both ranked silver in ladder at the moment. In the 2 versus 2, we're ranked gold at present. We're not quite sure how skilled these people are. Seen some ambitious things, but right now I think they're playing a placement match. But hopefully it will fare well. The Terran is walling off. Gateway coming up. I'm for some reason going for earliest extractor, and there's the spawning pool. Think I'm planning to go for lair actually. Yeah. Another piling. Chrono boosting out those probes. Very important to chrono to get some probes out, getting economy up and running. And some SCVs just hanging around. They're going inside. Zealot coming out for the first time. Overlord's just running all over. Yeah. Well, just some probe chasing. I don't think we've scouted yet, so actually, yeah. So that probe is our scouting probe, or not. Oh, he's going to get chased off. Oh well. Anyway, so we haven't scouted because we're scraps. We're really that bad. Well, I would like to say that usually Nzuri sends out this scout probe at least half the time. But well, anyway, no big deal. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. We're in it for the fun. Missile upgrades going up on the Zerg. That's me, yeah. Oh, already morphing into lair. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this, but I think I'm going for some fast tech. Yeah. 3 racks going up. Still nothing special. He's just... Oh, and there's a probe. The probe got disintegrated, sacrificed to the Protoss gods, or something. Sorry, I kind of copied Kilaris there, if he's listening, which I very much doubt. I'm sorry. Yeah, getting some saturation up, still queuing up some probes. Not quite so saturated, but still making some probes. No. It's going a tree gate, still researching warp gates, getting up probes. Not quite sure where they're going with this factory going up. Maybe we'll see some siege tanks or something. Could also be some kind of Hellion play, drops or whatever. It's all depending on the skill level or what they usually do. Of course, we're not seeing much of this, are we? No, actually we're seeing nothing. So, at the moment we don't have any clue about what they're doing, so Nzuri is just making some basic units and I'm basically making nothing. Well, Hydralisk then is up and Groot Spines is being upgraded. If you're playing Zerg, you probably know this already. If you're going to use Hydralisk, you gotta have Groot Spines. And if you're Zerg, you probably also know that what I'm doing here is probably not very wise, because usually you don't just mass Hydra off the bat, but well, in team games you can pretty much get away with a lot of different things that you really can't do 1 versus 1. And seems that our purple player is a bit supply back. The pylon went down. He's just moving out. Another factory going up. No research yet, so we don't know what he's going for. There must seem like there's some... perhaps he's just going to poke or provide some early pressure. I don't think he knows what we have at the moment. No. Yeah. He can't see what we have, so he's just pretty much moving around. But which is a good thing. You shouldn't really let your army just stand about doing nothing, but well... At the moment we're securing our expansions. Just, well, hoping no one attacks. So, well, yeah. Now, Hydralisk coming out and the Selnaga towers. Well, yeah, I made a couple of circlings. Could probably have made another pair, keeping the other towers, but at the moment that tower should be spotting... yes, they're spotting the Terran players here, so we know something's up. Not that I have much I can do about that with the 4 Hydralisk, but, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Now there's an observer on the tail. Well, even if they notice it, there's nothing they can do about it without an observer of their own. Now we should be heading into confrontation, and the Protoss immediately just ran off and abandoning his teammate. His teammate, however, is smashing some Hydralisks. Yeah, they get smashed. And so the Protoss battle it out for glory, and Purple is deciding yet again to run. And meanwhile, our Terran has moved in, killed some Hydralisks. He's probably going to get that Nidus work down. Yeah, I really don't know why they did that. Still. And they're dead. So, well, we fend that off quite nice. He's just moving back. There's a Hellion out on the field. He's got the blue flames and everything, so he's going for blue flame Hellions. Not quite sure that's such a good choice when faced against this Protoss force, but, well, it could be a response to Hydralisks, but, well, he made the factories earlier than he could have seen what I was feeling, so he could be planning some kind of drops. Yeah, there's a starport going up, so he's probably planning to drop Hellions in the mineral lines. Oh, I'm just alerting someone. Protoss just taking the expansion. And we're probably just going to move in. And the Hellions are really not doing much, being caught up on the high ground, not getting to use their AoE attacks for anything really, or well, air attacks, and not really doing much damage against stalkers either. Getting quite a nice concave off, but it will probably not prove enough. No, they got taken down. Now, I don't think we know that there's an expansion up, but it seems like we're going to be able to just push in into the Terran base and just pretty much clench the victory. Just more blue Hellions. I actually think if he'd made some siege tanks, that would have been better. But well, he really committed to making some. Oh well, and everyone GG's and the game is over.